So I grew up here in St. Louis, born and raised. I have 2 older brothers, so I'm the youngest in the family, which I think is a bonus to me because it inherently makes me have to fight for anything that I want to get. And that bodes well for me in the position that I am now in. My dad is John Simon. My uncle, Tony Simon, also works at the firm here, and my brother is Johnny Simon, and my cousin, Kevin Carney, also works at the firm with me. I grew up in a house where accountability was not a choice. You do something wrong, you're gonna get cross-examined for a little bit. I have a specific memory. I was probably 7 or 8. We go to this big office building downtown. I sit down and other people come into the room, and it ended up being a focus group. I can hear my dad kind of telling a story about a family that it wasn't our family, but he was talking about them as if he knew them really well, and one of their kids was hurt. It really opened up my eyes into my dad's world of what he does every day when he goes to work. The best way that I can describe my approach to my cases and the work that I do is I'm not afraid of something being difficult. In my practice, I have seen again and again this push that maybe it has to be the oldest attorney in the room, or it has to be the loudest attorney in the room. And the results that I've gotten, which speak to what I'm saying, you need to be the most prepared, you need to be the most direct, you need to be the most steady, strategic, and that's what I do. I approach that with every case. I turn on a different switch when I'm in the courtroom or with opposing counsel or in a deposition. So in my office, one of my most favorite things is a still frame that I have of the movie Cool Hand Luke. And it's the scene where Luke is in a fight and he's so clearly getting beat up. And the opponent is trying to give him an out. Like, I can see you're tired. You can see that I'm bigger than you. And he just looks at him and says, no, you're gonna have to kill me. That moment represents to me what I'm gonna do for clients and what we do for clients here at Simon Law. Accountability is not an option. Doesn't matter how tired we are, doesn't matter how long the case is going on, doesn't matter how long the trial is, there's just not gonna be an end unless we get to the end. Promise that I make to every client is that you're not just a case file to me. Your story matters to me because when you call me, you're calling me with the most important thing that has happened to you in your life. I'm gonna take ownership of that. I'm gonna take responsibility for that. That's a privilege that I get to represent you.